Tonight we're opening a little basketball and baseball. Basketball has been our typical Saturday night during, I guess, most of the off season. But pretty soon we're going to be opening it through the week as well. Our first release of the new season comes out this upcoming Wednesday, and that's Hoops. We're not going to break it Wednesday, but we'll probably break it Thursday or Friday. So the rundown tonight, I've got to think about this a minute. I think first up is our Panini Replay Basketball. Then we have a box of 2016-17 Gold Standard Basketball. That's followed by a box of 2014-15 Gold Standard Basketball. Then Leaf Best of Basketball, the unopened edition, which that one's always fun to get into. And then after those, we have a half case of 2017 Topps Heritage Minor League Baseball. So that's kind of the order that things are going to run in tonight. If you are here for baseball, we do have those handful of basketball breaks that we're going to do first, but none of those have a lot of cards in them. The only one we don't know for sure about is, of course, Leaf Best of Basketball. Don't know exactly how many cards will be in that one, but in general, it won't be too long until we get to baseball, but you will have a few minutes if that's what you're here to watch. So first up, one box of 2015-16 Panini Replay Basketball. This is break number 4, so the fourth time we have broken this product. Of course, our eBay end date was tonight, 10/21. See, I had to think about that a minute. And our live stream schedule, also Saturday, 10/21 at 10:30 Eastern. You will see several teams throughout the night that say no bids buyback. Those are orphan teams, unsold, unloved, unwanted. Anything comes out for one of those teams, it stays here with me. Otherwise, if it comes out for one of you guys, it'll head out the door to you. All of our basketball breaks tonight were free shipping breaks, which means no cost to the bidder. That also means that they will ship out in about a week. That's how all the free shipping works now. It goes out roughly once every 6 to 7 days. If you happen to have another package that ships in the meantime, you know, it'll hitch a ride and go a little earlier most of the time. But if all you have are the free shipping breaks, then yeah, look for that to head your way in 6 to 7 days. Why can I not get this box open? So in here, of course, we're going to have 2 encased cards, and then one, if I could get it out of here, we'll have it. And then one just base card. It's actually numbered from our 15-16 rookie class. That's what every box of replay looks like. 2 encased cards and 1 rookie. Out of the, I think that's the wrong size sleeve, out of the 15-16 rookie class. So out of this box, our rookie card is Tyus Jones. That is numbered to 49, and it is, of course, for the T-Wolves. Our first encased card is for the Bucks, Tobias Harris. You can see it's been hand numbered on the front, 145 of 149, and it is originally from what? 2012, 2013, totally certified is the original card for that. And then our second card out is for the Washington Wizards. That is Shelvin Mack, numbered to 149, also hand numbered there on the front. The original number on Shelvin Mack was 10 of 199, and it came out of, again, 2012-13, totally certified. So those are our hits for this box of replay. We have the Wizards, the Bucks, and the T-Wolves. So replay, that was quick and easy, right? Gold Standard's going to be about the same. That's all, well, we don't know what's in Leaf Unopened Edition, but our others, we know they're relatively low card counts. So this is one box of 2016-17 Panini Gold Standard Basketball. This is break number 6, 6th time we have broken it. And same format as before. Of course, it ended tonight. Obviously, our live stream schedule also right now tonight. And once again, lots of unsold teams. That's that you will see that throughout the night, especially on basketball. But that's, you know, we're getting through some odds and ends things that I have around here. And then we're close to having all the odds and ends stuff worked through. And then we're also close to getting started breaking our 2017-18 products. So looking forward to those. The only bad news about them, I think I've talked about that before on some of our other breaks. All the 2017-2018 basketball is going to be in very short supply, according to Panini. Everything is allocated, even like hoops and Donruss basketball and stuff that we're used to having tons of. There is not going to be a lot of it this year. So they're saying it's going to be that way throughout the next 4 or 5 months anyway. So going to be a little harder to get things than normal. So there, Magic Johnson for the Lakers was numbered to 79. Wesley Matthews to 269 for the Mavericks. Jason Kidd for the Suns. I believe that's head to 299? No, 269 again. Zach LaVine for the T-Wolves to 269. Our first hit. Oh, and it is a good one. Mother load indeed. How about a little Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves? That is a sweet little hit right there, and someone picked that up for next to nothing. So you got a nice hit with the Karl Anthony Towns. Of course, I know that it's not the rookie year, but it doesn't matter. Karl Anthony is still a very, very nice hit. Good return on your investment. Kendall Gill next out for the Hornets, and that one is numbered to 99. And did Carl say? Yeah, Carl is numbered to 25. I don't think I said that originally, but it is. You can see it right over there on the left-hand side. Then for the Bulls, nice patch as well. Denzel Valentine, also numbered to 25. That one is an on-card auto. Does not look like a sticker. I'll have to look at it a little closer, but it does not appear to be a sticker auto. So overall, that was a nice nice little box of Gold Standard. Oh, did I grab the wrong sleeves again? Daggone it. Clearly, I should have labeled them a little more plainly. Keep grabbing the wrong pack. All right, so to recap, this is our 2016-17 Gold Standard. We have the Karl Anthony Towns, which is just an awesome hit, to 25 for the Timberwolves. Kendall Gill to 99 for the Hornets. And the Denzel Valentine to 25 for the Bulls. I do notice here Denzel's got a little bit of chipping on the back corners that is noticeable. Don't see a whole lot on that one, and don't see a whole lot on Karl. Of course, part of that is, you know, when you have the lighter card color, it's beneficial. Have some of the darker colors like on the back of the Denzel Valentine. It makes those things stand out a little more than they might otherwise. That will roll us into a box of 2014-15 Panini Gold Standard Basketball. I just see that somehow in the spreadsheet I managed to leave out the words Gold Standard. So let me just put that in there right now. That's what happens, see, when I was multitasking and I was watching part of the Yankees game when I was putting the title on that. So there you go, that's what happens. So this is one box of 2014-15 Panini Gold Standard Basketball. This is break number 1. First time we have broken Gold Standard from 14-15. I think originally I had planned to do a Gold Standard break across multiple years. And then, I don't know, somehow like I can't find where I put the 15-16 Gold Standard. Like it's gone. So I don't know what I have done with it. So there you go. So we're doing some of these kind of individually instead. So That's all right. It makes it more affordable anyway. You can buy into the break very inexpensively, and sometimes you get an excellent return on your investment, like whoever had the T-Wolves in the last break with that nice Karl Anthony Towns hit. But that's what it's all about. That's why we like to break, because we can maximize our potential investment. I'm trying to get, oh boy, you can tell I haven't opened 14-15 before, right? I can't even tell where the base cards end. Lance Stevenson to 79 for the Hornets. Jordan Adams. And for the Grizzlies, is that, yeah, it's numbered on the back, 30/50. For the Kings, Rudy Gay, numbered to 285. For the T-Wolves, Kevin Martin to 285. First hit out, Tristan Thompson for the Cavs. That is numbered to 199. That's a sticker auto on the Tristan Thompson. Hornets, a little Lance Stevenson to 199. Hornets hit out of both gold standards. They did, didn't they? We have a Hornets in the other one? I think so. A stupid rewards point, which means it replaced one of our hits. We'll divvy that up via random shortly. Joe Harris, a second hit for the Cavs. This one is to 199. For the T-Wolves, Corey Brewer. That is numbered to 25. And for the Jazz, Rodney Hood. And Rodney Hood is numbered to 199. Of course, that one is an on-card auto. Got a little material there with it. Let me see if I can manage to get the right pack of sleeves open this time. So Rodney Hood for the Jazz. Again, this is out of the 2014-15 box. And then Joe Harris for the Cavs. The Lance Stevenson for the Hornets. That was also an on-card auto. Obviously, I figure you can probably tell that, but I should have said it. I'm saying all the others. I don't know why I didn't say that one. And then for the Cavs, Tristan Thompson. That one, of course, is sticker auto. Now, before we move on from this box of Gold Standard, we've got to award this rewards point card there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take you along with me here. We're going to grab all of our team names and just copy them so that we can paste them into random.org. And since we have 30 items in random, or this will be 30 items in random, I don't see any reason that we have to do random more than once. So I'm going to scroll down through here again. That way you can make sure that you can see all of our teams were in fact copied and pasted in there. We're going to hit random one time. Whatever team comes out on the top takes the rewards points. And that is the Phoenix Suns. So give me a second here to get this. I'm just going to write, I'm going to put it in the sleeve so I can write on the sleeve, and that way I'll know where this goes when it comes time to sort it. So reward points to the Phoenix Suns. And of course we already did the other hit recap, so that has 14-15 Gold Standard taken care of, which brings us to our 2017 Leaf Best of Basketball Unopened Edition. So yeah, we don't know what kind of box is inside of there. It is a previously released box of cards. That's all we know. Basketball, of course. Last week, we were lucky enough to pull some National Treasures out of there. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. It was National Treasures Collegiate from 2016 last week. So this is 2017 Leaf Best of Basketball Unopened Edition. This is break number 5, 5th time we have broken it. And same as before, you'll see several unsold teams, and then the rest of them that are sold will have user IDs across from it. Also, we will find in here a Leaf original card. It's going to be a super swatch card, and that will go to somebody too, of course, whatever team that swatch is affiliated with. So far, we've been pulling swatches from players that are retired. I would assume that's going to be the case again, and sometimes I do have to go look them up on NBA.com because it will go, if they are a retired player and there's no team designation on it, it would go to the team that they played for the longest. All right, so it looks like our box in here tonight is totally certified. I don't know from what year. See if we can't figure that out. It is 2013-14, totally certified. That's the box of cards that we're going to be tearing into. And our super swatch is Spud Webb. And I should remember Spud Webb, but you know what? I don't. So I am going to have to look it up. Bear with me here for a hot second while I try to figure out where that card should be going. Oh, come on, buddy. Well, if I can, here we go. Maybe he's going to come up on there. I just need to find the stats page. All right, so Mr. Spud Webb played, looks like Orlando, Minnesota, Atlanta. There's a bunch for the Kings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Kings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Hawks. So looks like he's an Atlanta Hawk, the Spud Webb is. I'm going to write that down so I will remember it. I don't want to write on that one because it's already in a nice little holder there. And then in our box of Totally Certified, which is of course what was in our unopened edition, it says we're going to find 3 autographs and 3 memorabilia cards. So we should have 6 hits in here. Of course, there's going to be some base in here as well. Well, got that caught under the edge of my mat there. We've definitely pulled some interesting things out of this Leaf Best of Basketball unopened edition. And we've pulled, most of the things we've pulled have been from what I would call kind of hot rookie years. 13, 14, maybe not as hot. Most of our others have been, of course, you know, we do have Giannis in here, the Greek Freak. So there are still some good 13, 14 rookies we could come up with. But that's part of the fun of it. Never know what you're going to find. And last week was definitely fun when we found National Treasures. That's for sure. I've already got these going upside down. So it looks like we have a Robin Lopez here for the Blazers, numbered to 49. That's an insert. Keith Bogans to 49. For the Celtics, that is a sticker auto. So there's one of our hits. And then some more just base. For the Pelicans, Anthony Davis to 99. Too bad that one's not signed. That would have made somebody happy. But it is a little materials hit there for AD and the Pelicans. Kenny Anderson for the Nets. And Kenny is maybe not numbered. I guess not numbered. So there's our second signature out of the 3 that we're looking for in here. Alan Crabb to 49 That's for the Blazers. Tim Duncan for the Spurs to 199. That a materials hit. And if you happen to jump in late, once again, everything from all of the basketball breaks were all free shipping breaks. So they will go out in approximately a week, about 1 week from today on average. All free shipping stuff goes once a week. That Gail Goodridge is just an insert to 99. If you happen to have another package that went out sooner, they would hitch a ride and go sooner as well. That's Cody Zeller for Charlotte. And then another base card. So our hits, the Leaf original card in there for Spud Webb. He is retired, of course, played longest for the Atlanta Hawks, so it goes to them. Then we have the Cody Zeller for Charlotte. The Tim Duncan for the Spurs. Little AD for New Orleans. The Blazers, Alan Crabbe, or Crabby. I don't know if it's Crab or Crabby. Kenny Anderson for the Nets. And Keith Bogans for the Celtics. So that is Leaf Best of Basketball, and that's actually all of the basketball for tonight. I told you it wasn't going to take very long. It was. We buzzed right through it tonight. That's going to bring us into a half case of 2017 Topps Heritage Minor League Baseball. And that will be 6 boxes, makes up a half case. And we'll just scroll down through here, give everyone a chance to refresh your memory as to which teams you have. And I will tell you up front, I don't break a lot of minor league stuff. So I will definitely have to stop and think about or look up a lot of the affiliations for the minor league teams to their major league cousins. So you will have to kind of bear with me on that with the hits. I may not remember the majority probably of the affiliations because I just break so little minor league. And of course, well, I break lots of stuff, like Bowman and Bowman Chrome and Elite Extra Edition, things like that. But of course, they have the major league affiliation on the card. This has the minor league affiliation on the card, which that's what I will not be likely to remember off the top of my head as to which ones are affiliated with which major league club. Well, depending on the player, I may just know by looking at the player, but you know what I'm saying. So you see that I'm taking all 12 boxes out of there, even though we're only opening half of the case tonight. That's because I'm going to number each of these boxes on the end, and then we're going to let random.org decide which ones we open tonight versus which ones we will open in another break. I think that's the most fair way to do that. It's a very transparent way. So that's the way I generally handle cases. Now, of course, when we break the back half of this case, we won't have to do that because there'll only be 6 boxes left at that point. Once again, I'm just going to hit random one time and then have whichever 6 come up. Those are the 6 we're going to open tonight. I better write them down. So 9, 11, 7, 5, 3, and 4. Those are the boxes that we're going to bust into tonight. The others will stay for a different night, of course. All right, so I needed 11 and 9. 3, 4, 5, and 7. 5, Not 6, yes, 7. All right, let me just get these others put out of the way there. Now, this, of course, was a paid shipping break because there's going to be a ton of cards in here. Everybody's going to be getting something out of this break. So this does have an anticipated shipping date a little sooner than our free shipping breaks. And this is Saturday, so this is probably going to get out the door Wednesday to Thursday, somewhere in that general range of Wednesday to Thursday. And it will probably take me a little longer than normal to sort it. Again, for the reasons that I already said, I don't have a lot of the minor league affiliations fixed in my head, so it will definitely take me a little longer to sort than normal as well. I did not have a Court Kings break tonight. Someone is asking me there in chat about Court Kings. I haven't broken Court Kings actually in a while, so I don't have any Court Kings breaking. The Gold Standard, all the basketball did already break, yes. But I didn't have Court Kings, so you may possibly, I don't know, if you have me mixed up with somebody else tonight, or maybe you're in multiple breaks. It could be. You have some with me and some with some other folks too. I'm basically just going to do these one box at a time. We'll take everything out and then sort through it box by box. And someone sent me a message earlier via eBay asking how a player would be handled if they had been on, in one system and then they've subsequently been traded and now they're in a different farm system. And it goes literally to whatever is printed on the card. So it's going to go to the team affiliation as printed on the card. And if it were a redemption, it would go to whatever team affiliation was designated on the checklist. Do have just this one case of Heritage Minor League. So, of course, the first half of it obviously is what we're doing right now. The back half of it will break on Thursday night. So that kind of gives you an idea if you are interested in the back half of it. And again, of course, all of these are going to go to their major league team affiliation. So I know we had the second one. I just saw it and I wanted to get it. There it is. I wanted to get it out of there so they don't fall out. That's some kind of little advertising thing. Nice old J.P. Crawford. I do not, what is that? Well, it's got, okay, well, it has a team affiliation on it, so. Oh, nice little Bo Bichette. We'd like to find that with a signature. Stolen base leaders, obviously we're looking at some different teams there. We're going to set that aside and see how many cards we find with multiple players on it, and then we'll decide whether we do those one by one or how we do them. So our hit is Jacob Hayward, our first hit I should say. Augusta Green Jackets, that is an on-card auto. And we get the... I swear to goodness, I need to just put that other, go away, other pack of sleeves. There. It's that's a little more like it. So all of these multiplayer cards for right now, I'm going to set them off to the left. There's a little Nick Senzel, which will remind me that we need to do something with them. Victor Robles. Nice little Torres. Another, well, again, it's got a team affiliation on it, so it will just sort it according to the team name that is on it. Oh, Dodgers with a little Willie Calhoun Clubhouse Collection relic. And that is to 50. Well, how's that? Oh, it was numbered on the front. Yeah, it was like lost my train of thought there for one hot second. Let me just. It's another one of these stolen base leaders. We're going to have a bunch of those. So what we'll most likely do with all of those 3-player cards, because it is apparent that we're going to have quite a few of them, we will take them and put them in random, and we'll probably just put in there like left, right, middle kind of thing. And then if random, Reese Hoskins, if random.org chooses, you know, the middle position, then each of those cards will go to whatever team is in the middle position. If it chose left, it would go left, etc. So a little Rutherford. And does he have yeah, okay, so he does have the team name designated on there, because that is, I think, Blake Rutherford is actually who the specific question was about that I referenced earlier that someone sent me via eBay messages. So I just wanted to make sure that there was a team name referenced, and there was, as you saw on the back of that card. So that is how it will be sorted. Mitchell White. Second hit, R.J. Conlon. PJ, I said R.J. PJ Conlon. Why? Well, I do know why I said R.J. I know someone named R.J. and I just spit right out of my mouth. Another one of our multiplayer cards. Nice little Clint Frazier. I'm going to go ahead and move our base off to the right. There is a sorting mat over here to the right, so they stay on a mat from the time that we take them out of the box and get them prepped and shipped and ready to go out the door to you. But I don't like that stack back there to get super high. It just makes me nervous that something, you know, they could fall over, something could fall on them. I don't know. I just don't like it. So after each box, roughly, I'm going to take them and move them off to the right onto the sorting mat. So if at some point you say, hey, you know, I want to get another look at a card that has just gone by, just make sure you jump into chat and let me know before it moves off to the sorting area, because then it'll be a little harder to figure out exactly where it is at that point. And there is a little delay in chat. Many of you probably know that already. I've kind of tried to time it out with somebody once, and I think Most of the time, it's about 30 to 45 seconds, something like that. So from the time that you type it in to the time it would pop up and I would see it on my side would probably be 30 to 45 seconds. The main reason I say that is because if you notice a card that you might want to see again, just make sure that you give me some detail on it. Because in other words, I'll be 30 or 45 seconds down the road looking at other cards. So, like say, I want to see the Nick Senzel again or whatever the case might be. All right, this is box number 2 that we are starting on right now. There's lots of those little advertising cards in there. But that's all right. I need them. Helps with shipping to have some extra little fillers in there. Oh, rowdy to Liz. Blue parallel on the Alex Spies to 99. Christian Stewart is our relic. This one is not numbered. I guess I should have shown you the back of that too. Hello, Vladimir Gutierrez. That one is numbered to 50 in our green parallel. Vlad is a red, I believe, Cincinnati Reds, I believe. But of course, again, I do verify all of that before these go out the door. Nice little Keegan Aiken. Signature hit, Peter Alonso. Hi, Raylan Cook. Were you thumbs up for the Aiken. Do you have Baltimore tonight? Now, I had to have missed. Did we not just pull out? Did we just pull one signature card out of there? Shouldn't I have had another signature card in there? Did we miss one? I don't think so. Let's just buzz back through here and double check. Did I have the, well, I just want to make sure I didn't miss one. So we just pulled the Alonso. No, I guess not. So just, oh, we had the other was the relic. So we had a relic and the signature hit out of that box. If anybody happens to know the scores of the Astros and Yankees and you want to share it in chat, I would be grateful. When I last saw it, the Astros were ahead 2-0, I think it was. It was right after the Altuve homer. Then I had to turn it off so I could get ready for the break. Justice Sheffield, our signature hit here. What are you testing? I see you saying test, but I don't know what you're testing there in chat. Maybe you're trying to are you counting the delay, the the delay from how long it takes chat to show up? Maybe. Of course, it doesn't necessarily. I have to know you're going to do that though, because otherwise it could have been up there for a couple seconds before I saw it. But it would give you an idea. A general idea, anyway. Alex Verdugo. That is numbered to 99. That also will head off to the Dodgers, I believe. Whoops, my screen is trying to time out on me over there. Nice little Mickey Moniak for Phillies. Sean Reed Foley to 99. Blue parallel. Oh, Devers. All right, that is our halfway point. We've got 3 boxes completed and 3 boxes to go. What are you saying about the Dodgers? That's who you have tonight? You have the Dodgers? Just want to look something up there real quickly. Oh, all right. I see the Astros won. I just got an ESPN alert popped up and said they won 4-zip. So I guess I'm not going to get my Dodgers Yankees World Series, but I think the Astros and the Dodgers will also be a nice matchup, entertaining. But that definitely then, you know, I was really hoping we'd have, just mainly because of Aaron Judge, that's to 99, versus Cody Bellinger, you know. I just think that would have been the fun component of that, of the Dodgers-Yankees matchup. But I didn't have a good feeling after they couldn't put him away, you know, last night. I was like, yeah, I had a feeling the Astros were gonna win. Ahmed Rosario, which should be the Mets. I do believe. Again, of course, I will make sure about all that before anything is shipped out. I'm just telling you off the top of my head what I believe they go to. Bobby Dalbec. Actually, I'm not familiar with that player. There's little Jesus Sanchez. Tim Tebow. Columbia Fireflies, which of course is the Mets. Andrew Stevenson and the green parallel, which I guess is going to be 250, and it is. Is that Austin Meadows signed? That's got to be printed on there. That doesn't, yeah, that's just a printed signature on the Austin Meadows. Because it doesn't, well, A, it didn't look like it was hand-signed, and B, it doesn't say anywhere on there that it is a Topps authentic signature. So that has to be like a facsimile signature printed on it. This is box 5 of 6. Oh, Wade, yeah, I saw the thank you for letting me know about the Astros. I did see that popped up a little bit ago as an ESPN alert that said that the Astros had won 4-zip. Ryan McMahon is our relic here. That one is not numbered. Oh, Corey Ray, nice little hit for, should be the Brewers, I believe. Clint Frazier for the Yankees, and the blue parallel to 99. All right, we have got one box left. We'll have our multiplayer cards will still have to be awarded via random at the end of the break as well, because we have a huge stack of those at this point. Too many to do individually for sure, but we have a way to do it that won't be too bad. Oh, Wade, I have not made much progress on that website, I got to be honest. I am going to be traveling towards the end of the month for just under a week. So won't be doing any breaks while I'm gone. I may have some listed, and then we'll just break them when I get back. Or I may just not do anything the whole time and just start, you know, fresh when I get back home. But either way, the plan is part of that time that I'm gone. I hope to maybe make a little progress on either getting the website underway or sorted out myself, or getting someone to finish it up or something. I don't know. I'm not making much progress. There's PJ Conlon again. That's actually our second PJ Conlon in this break. Tell you, Wade, the problem is there just are not enough hours in the day. It's like I keep busy pretty much all the time, but yet I don't ever seem to not have a huge to-do list, you know? Don't ever seem to quite get ahead of the game, and that's kind of what I need to do. I need to have time to sit down and work on that. And this is also going to be our second Willie Calhoun. That one is not numbered. This is almost it's almost like a duplication of a box we already opened, right? I mean, the second Willie Calhoun and the second of PJ as well. Gerardo /50. But even when I do get the website up, I don't I don't really, I mean, I guess I could. I hadn't really planned on necessarily selling individual boxes or individual cards on there. It was mainly just to have a place to run some breaks outside of eBay, and to be able to have one consolidated place where everything could be. Jake Bowers /99. But, I mean, that's not to say that I couldn't. I certainly could put individual boxes or cards or things on there too, I guess. But I think the main problem really is that I just want the website to do a lot more than I'm capable of doing. So then you've either got to pay somebody a lot of money, or it just won't do all the things that I have in my head that I want it to do. So one of those two things has to happen, I think. I've either got to say, okay, it can do less and I can live with that, or I got to find somebody who can do the things that I want it to do. Ah, there's a Tebow. Is that the only Tebow we've seen? Besides, I mean, the discs. But, I mean, is this the only regular full-size Tebow card we've seen? It might be. All right, so let's do, before we recap our hits, I do want to deal with this big stack of multiplayer cards. So there's a lot of them in here. There's one that is obviously the parallel, the blue parallel, numbered to 99. All the rest are just our standard cards. All right, so basically each one of these multiplayer cards, we have a team position on the left, the middle, the right. So what I'm going to do is put in random.org, left, middle, right. We're going to hit random 3 times. The first 2 times, they don't count. Wherever we end up on the third and final time, that's what will determine who gets this card. So let's say that it lands on middle. Then the team in the middle position on each of those cards would get the card. So hopefully that makes sense. But we will look through that stack again after we complete the task on random. So let's get back over here and get that much taken care of. Well, if I could get myself on the right page, we'd be doing all right. I had you on the right page and me on the wrong page. So let's make sure we're both on the same page. Yes, good. All right, so we're going to type in left, middle, right. I'm going to hit random 3 times. First 2 don't count, so does not count. Second one does not count. Third and final does. There you'll see we've randomized it 3 times, and it's going to the card position on the left. So that is for this entire stack right here. So this card will go to that team. This one goes to that one, Allen, Woodruff, Dickerson, Barnes, Bautista, Lively, Caracidi, French, Cozines, Dickerson. Oh, we had another parallel in there. Dickerson. This is to 25. I didn't see that one earlier. Or I mean, obviously, I guess we saw it. I didn't notice it being the parallel. Woodruff, Cozines, Dickerson, Allen, Barnes, Allen, Dickerson, Woodruff, Cozines, Caracidi, Cozines, Bautista, Allen, Lively, Barnes, French, Woodruff, Cozines, French, Cozines, Bautista, Lively, Caracidi, and Bautista. So that's how each of those cards is assigned to the team position on the left. Then we had, this I think has got to be a short print or something with the facsimile signature on there for Austin Meadows. So I'll have to look into that, but I feel like it is. We had our parallels, Jake Bowers, Gerardo, Frazier, Stevenson, Neidert, Reed Foley, Gutierrez, Spees. Our hits, Willie Calhoun, which there's another one of him in here somewhere. P.J. Conlon, and there's another one of him in there somewhere. Corey Ray, Ryan McMahon, Peter Alonso, Robbie Dalbeck, Ahmed Rosario, of course he's already called up, Alex Verdugo /99 in the green parallel, Justice Sheffield, Christian Stewart. There's our other P.J. Conlon. There's our second Willie Calhoun. That one is numbered to 50. And then Jacob Hayward. And that is all for tonight, guys. We had basketball and this minor league baseball, and that is all we have for the evening. So, as always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for bidding with me, breaking with me, keeping me company in chat and all that kind of stuff. All kinds of baseball breaks coming up, as well as basketball and football. New stuff goes up most every day. New stuff comes out pretty much every week. So, always something interesting going on. Hopefully, I will see you again at some future point for another break. In the meantime, just remember your basketball goes out in approximately 7 days because that was all free shipping. And your baseball will go out most likely in the Thursday range, possibly Wednesday if I can get the sorting done in time, but somewhere along those lines. And I'm going to sign off and start sorting, speaking of, because I think I've got a lot to do. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you the next time. Bye-bye.